Okay, here's what we got today. We're out in the desert of Arizona. We have some clouds, which is nice. But this review is reference to the new 2015 Ram 1500 Buzz model, ignition orange. They also made a Buzz model black sport. Buzz meaning they just do a couple lines in on the lineup. They're only making 1,000 each. Ram announced this mid-March of 2015, started building these April 15. That's when this vehicle was built. And they got into the dealerships, I assume sometime in April. I picked this up August 22nd. Ignition orange with some mods. Obviously a 4-inch Mopar lift, the WeatherTech bug deflector, the WeatherTech weather deflectors on the windows, front and rear doors. Of course, aftermarket wheels and tires that the dealership put on after doing the Mopar lift. But I haven't seen a lot of vids on the ignition orange, except for a few that someone's sharing from one particular YouTuber. So I thought I'd make my own vid. So again, this is the ignition orange Buzz model, B-U-Z-Z model. Look it up. And I thought I would just do a quick video of my new Ram 1500. So everybody knows what's going on with the hands-free passive entry and lock, as long as you got the fob in your pocket. But let's look at some other things. First of all, they blacked out the badging. So it is a matted black. It doesn't have a sheen to it. The dealer did put these aftermarket fender flares. But the sport model, so basically it's a sport. It comes with the smoked out headlamps, driving lights, the grille, the blackout Ram badging. The ignition orange came with the Mopar branded hood stripes, non-functional hood scoops, which I am looking into. How can we make it functional? Heat extractors would be nice, or ramming the air in and having to shoot out the back of the firewall would be cool. Aftermarket antenna, only because my carport at home, I'd have to take it off each time just to get in, and I can only get the vehicle in right to the shark fin, which is, the satellite radio antenna, GPS and nav and all the other good stuff. Now what's cool is the dealership installed the Mopar 4-inch lift, and they decided to also use the upgraded version that comes with the Bilstein shocks. So on the front, we're rocking the adjustable Bilstein 5100 series, and it is maxed out at the 2.75 setting. Then on the rears are fixed, but they're inverted. So your dust boot is at the bottom, and that apparently is how they are designed to be put on this truck after a lift. Or that's just how the shock was designed. Bottom line is, with a Bilstein, if you're looking at the shock when it's installed and you can read the decal on the shock and it's in the correct position to read it, it's not upside down, you know you got the shock in correctly if you can read it right side up. So you have the 4x4 badging matted, but both the front and rear ram head, they do have a sheen. And everybody's familiar with what's going on in the back with the dual exhaust. Now the dealership added this class 4 hitch. You'll notice where the chain hooks are, the holes. They're not a 90 degree and come out flat horizontal. These are vertical. That told me, I believe, that they installed this. You can even tell the boot it's taller. It's not flush like the OEM at the manufacturer installed where the cover for the bolt hookup is more flush. Anyway, I did install the DZ. That's DZ43301 part number strut shock. So the gate comes down nice and smooth. And I lucked out when I installed it. The decal for this is on the back side. I mean, like literally on the back side. You cannot see it. You know, so if you're a freak like me when it comes to doing free advertising, well, you know, so let's do that again. You just let go. Nice. We'll walk around this way. We're not going to get too detailed inside, and yes, I did put some decals on. I had these Bilstein decals in stock because I did buy the rears for 14 Laramie, and I never did install them because Bilstein was in the middle of moving their manufacturing plant here in the States, and so they were back ordered, and so I never did buy the adjustable shocks. So I had these decals for the rear shocks, which I still have in a box. Should sell them. And yes, I do have Amsoil. Anyway, real quick inside. Everybody's seen the deluxe door panel, push soft, stitching, matches. Sport, ram head on both sides of the headrest with the mesh black and orange in the seat. And everybody knows what's going on with the Uconnect. But here's one thing I want to show you before I end this video. One, they only made 1,000 of these, right? So, and if you like the orange, I mean, think about it. I keep telling everybody, when's the last time you went into a dealership and said, yeah, hi, do you have an orange truck? You know, but I've been looking at this truck ever since it was at the dealership in May of 15. And it sat there for approximately 3 months. And I ended up buying it. So under the hood, I put this Blackhawk edition by K&N. It's a real simple install. If you search on Amazon, my nickname or username is HowBuds, HOWBUDS. I wrote a nice review just explaining a few little things to be aware of when you do this install. But this is K&N's first dry filter. And I mean, I've been rocking K&N drop-ins, K&N, you know, CAIs, but the this one here being a dry filter is interesting. So far it's been good. I had it on my 14, and I had the dealership take it off my 14 Laramie and put it on this 15 2 weeks ago, yesterday to be exact. And now I will need to readjust the bands because he didn't put them perfect. And yes, I'm real picky when it comes to that. But let me tell you something. You put this cold air kit on, and it's like you also did a mod, just say like axle back. Kind of like, really it's muffler back. And the muffler is right in front of the rear axle, or right above it. But when you put your foot in it, the exhaust note is just like you put that mod on as well when you installed this K&N. So just thought I'd let you know that this is awesome. Look up the part number, search it on Amazon or wherever you choose to shop. But that's the only mods I did. So I put the cold air kit over on the new Ram, installed the bug shield